Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Take Two Radio. I'm Pam, your host, and tonight I have with me, of course, Dawn. Hello, Dawn.
Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone.
And we're very, very excited tonight because we have a special guest with us. He's award-winning. He's multi-talented. I don't know when he sleeps, but let's go ahead and welcome in. We have Ricky J. Hello, Ricky.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I was just sleeping just now, just for 5 minutes in between the break. That's all. That's when I sleep.
I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, you've been busy since you were a teenager with music in all different respects. But first of all, with your first album, your first song that made it to number 2 in Canada.
Yeah. I've always been on the go musically. I had songs out when I was young, so I try and stay on the move. You know, I don't like sitting. When you sit still, you start. You know, it's your body doesn't. You know, your body doesn't get the exercise it needs. So I'm always moving. I need to keep on moving. Keep on trucking,
and you got to keep
moving.
moving your brain. Yeah.
Everything.
Right.
If I'm not moving the brain, I'm at least moving a foot or an arm. I'm doing something.
Yeah. So what did it feel like the first time you heard your song "No Means No" on the radio?
That was kind of at first a little bit surreal because I did music before that. So even as a really young teenager, I had a dance song with a friend of mine, and that went around the world. So I was kind of it's always cool to hear it because you're always proud of it. But at one point, you're like, okay, cool, that's really change station. Let's see if somebody else is playing it. So I'm always proud of it, definitely. Yeah,
I'm sure that you were. I mean, I couldn't even imagine how that would feel the very first time to hear that. So congratulations, because it made it to number 2.
Thanks. Thank you. You know, I mean, like I said, I didn't stop there, so.
Yeah.
Well, now let's talk about your start. When did you get your start, and when did the music buzz first bite you?
I've been always, since I was, in high school and skipping classes to go DJ one of the, the after-school parties, whatever. I was always kind of geared towards entertainment or music, acting in school and stuff. So it just really took me at a young age. And in high school, I wrote a song with a friend of mine. It was, when dance really started becoming big. Late 90s, so we did a deal with a label, independent. They licensed a song basically all around the world, and I was like, okay, I could do this. I don't mind getting up on the stage, and I was always in and out of the clubs at a young age, helping promote or getting on the mic, so I was always around the music and DJs and artists, and it just kept on, you keep on going after something, right? You never give up. You just keep on going after what you like.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's right.
So it sounds like it's something you were born with. It's in your blood.
I guess so. I don't know where. Nobody else did music in my family, but for some reason, maybe I'm adopted. That's what I figured. I said maybe I'm adopted. Maybe I'm like some musical. Somebody music gave me up. I don't know. No. It's always been around. I was always, I always liked entertaining and having fun.
Well, after the release of your second album, White Boys, you opened up from some pretty huge artists like Eminem and Usher and TLC. Are these some of the artists that inspired you?
Yeah, everybody kind of along the way. I'm not one of these people that just listen to one artist or just listen to just hip hop. I try and listen to a bunch of different things, like different artists. Biggest influence always be Michael Jackson, because that's like, you're like, wow, that guy did some crazy moves nobody's ever created like that. So it was basically Michael Jackson and all the other artists that are unique and different, like the Eminems and like LL Cool J and just like a whole bunch of. I like everybody. I'm not really one to say, I just like this artist, because everybody brings a little something different, and everybody has their own kind of take on things. That's
very true.
Yeah, and so you have, you've already known a lot of success. You worked with a lot of different people, open source people, and now you come into your own as an artist. So is there, someone in the business that you have yet to work with that you just say, I would just love to? I mean, that you're just really aspiring to?
Working with people, It's like so many. Like I could sit there and say I want to go. I would love to work with Timberland or different artists or different DJs like a David Guetta or Ludacris or even go towards more rock stuff with different artists, just mashups. So I mean the windows, all that. The crazy thing about music is you could have great talent and all that, but if you don't have like the right team and the right backing towards it, it's very hard to get with certain artists because everybody's on a label. There's a lot of politics, so that door to me is always open. Hey, if Jay-Z comes knocking and says I want to do a song, hey, I'm completely open for it. I'm open for it. I do a lot of things in the spare time. Like besides the music, I also host parties and a DJ. Like tonight, I'm doing a really big event with some really big celebrities, and it's just I'm always on the move.
Yeah, I know. I was reading that about you, that you went into producing, songwriting, management, booking, and then you do these celebrity parties that are huge. Lady Gaga, Pitbull, Pussycat Dolls, Snoop Dogg, all that. So, I mean, you're really right in the middle of all that and doing all aspects of music.
And I'm just independent. I'm the little fish. I'm the little fish, but I am the piranha, so I do take my piece out. Like I get in there and I do what I have to do. Only because when you're around all those big influential people and you're not scared of them, you're not really intimidated by that, and they see that and they're like, oh, this guy's not going away. We keep on seeing him everywhere we go, and that's what I'm trying to do, is just really run with the right circles and just get with the right people. But that takes time. A lot of people get lucky off the bat and they'll get some crazy deal. A lot of people come and they have some crazy family member that has exuberant amounts of money, and it's just there's different ways to do it. So I'm just taking the grassroots. I like to learn different things. That's why I did the management thing and produced a bit and wrote a bit, just because I like to learn the different angles. So if something happens and the ball drops, I can pick it up, because nobody's ever going to push as hard as you will push.
Right, exactly.
That's right. And that's really a testament to how devoted and how passionate you are about what you do, because you're taking the time to embrace all aspects of the music industry, not just your talent. But that's a very smart plan, and one that not many people pursue because they're so focused on their music. But let's talk about your music. Now, I want to tell you, I've been listening to music for all my life, and I have a radio show I host that is indie music based, and when I heard your music for the first time, when Pam got it to me, I was like, you know what? This guy needs to be signed. I could not believe, I knew you had been with Warner Brothers, but the song, your current song that you have out, is just unbelievable. I love it, and it's a great dance tune, and, it's just one of those songs that I can hear playing on the radio. Easy, no problem.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's really dope, and what was it like collaborating, in that song? Because that's just I really like it, and I love all your music, actually. You've got a great sound, but that one in particular was just really off the hook. Yeah, well, I mean, I've always been a club. I've always my influence has been club oriented. I've always been in the discotheques, and I'm a fun guy. I like to enjoy myself. I've been around a lot of different situations. I don't go around pretending I'm some rich boy, but at the same time, I don't go pretending I'm from places I'm not. So I just know what I know. I've been around different people. I've been around some scenic people. I've been around different kind of people in my life, so I learned all kinds of different things. And everybody knows me as, hey, you're the good dude. You're that good dude I want to go party with, I want to go drink with. A little bit of a playboy with the girls, but that's me. I like to enjoy myself. No, but it's true. It's like I like to make other people enjoy themselves. That's like when I go to a club and I'm not DJing or MCing, I kind of don't enjoy myself, because I know how I do it, and I like to have fun with people rather than like DJs. There's certain DJs who just stay in the DJ booth. I like getting out there. I like jumping up there and getting out and reaching out with people and making everybody basically have a good time. And the music is just really about that. There's probably on the album that we just came out in Canada,
there's like one or two songs that are a little bit more, there's a little bit more meaning to them. And, I mean, all the songs have some kind of feeling because, I mean, it comes from me, it comes from my partner, That Dude, and it's just really what we like to go through, what we like to do, and just we want to do a record that's basically, you know, you don't have to think. You can just go and have a good time. You know,
right.
One day I want to do an album where people be like, oh, what did he just say? Oh my God, that's kind of cool. But right now, I think the element and where the world's at, it's really about not taking everything so seriously. Just like enjoy yourself, relax, kick back, put it on cruise, grab a drink. Don't need to argue.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Go ahead, Dawn.
Oh, I was just going to say, I've watched your video, One Drop, with That Dude for a couple times now, and I must tell you, that video was so smoking hot because it looked like a hot dollar video, and secondly, you just really look like you're having a great time in it, and you could tell, that you do enjoy getting out there and mixing and mingling. Even if you're DJing, you love it. But you're a great performer, a great dancer, and you're so suited for this style of music.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, like I said, I just do what I do good. If you ask me to go work in an office with paperwork and accounting, I'll tell you off the bat, no, I can't do that because that's not me. I'm good on the mic. Put the camera on, and I become lively. That's me. It's just some people are different. Some people are not good and really comfortable with cameras and being involved in all that. I am because it's just like, hey, this is who I am. I want to do what I want to do. Yeah.
Well, I must tell you that you look like a natural in that video. I mean, really, in all of your videos that I've seen, you just look like you've been doing this forever. And how different is it making a video that is so fast-paced, so upbeat, as opposed to going into the studio and cutting a record?
Oh, it's different. Yeah. I mean, the record process is just like, you can go in a studio, you can knock a song out in a few hours. Sometimes certain songs will take a few days, and you're like, we can't get it. We got to rewrite. Videos, basically, you have usually probably a 15-hour shoot day that you have to knock it out in that day. Especially today, a lot of budgets, a lot of the big labels, they don't want to spend. They used to spend like $500,000, $1 million on a music video. So it's no longer that day, especially with all the viral and everything gone viral. So you kind of got to knock it out fast. But I try. And as much as people go to the 5Ds to shoot on stuff and 9Ds to shoot on stuff, I still try and do as much quality and take as much time as we can to get it out. That's why a lot of the videos I do, it's like if it's not going to be high quality, I don't really want to do it. I like it when it pops and everybody's like, oh, this looks American and this looks like $1 million. And I'm just all about very, very cautious about the image and the branding and just everything about me. It's like when I go out, I'm always matching, always trying to look good, always trying to be on point because I think, you're representing yourself.
Yes. Yes, and that's the person that counts the most no matter who's behind you or trying to promote you. You are the one that has to promote yourself to who you want to be and show who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
And they do like $1 million projects. I must tell you, it's highly professional. Now, I want to compliment you on all your videos are awesome, but the one in particular that I was just in awe of was your Waiting for You video, where it was shot in Los Cabos, Mexico. And I would love to go there one day. I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
You can come. You can come. I know all the clubs there. You'll be well taken care of.
Well, that's good to know.
Does that go for me too?
Yeah, bring all the girls down. I have a bunch of friends out there. A lot of good girlfriends. You guys will have a blast.
I know, really, we would. But no, how was it in comparison to say, the video you did for One Drop? How was it? What was it like shooting the video outside?
I mean, I do love, like,